Hey guys, it's Yorai Cat, and I'm here today just to have like another diary vlog thing. So today I kind of wanted to talk about obviously myself again.
Mr.
So
Self-absorbed.
at this point in time, I'm kind of like going through a transition period in my life where it's just one of those times where I feel like I don't know myself at the moment, and there are a lot of things that I want to do in terms of like career, and I've completed, or I'm in the process of completing one of them right now. I'm in school for linguistics or language science, and I'm in the process of trying to do my prereqs for med school. And at this point in time, like I realized that I just don't want to do one thing in my life, and I wouldn't be happy just doing one thing, but rather I kind of want to accomplish multiple things in my life, and me just focusing down on one path isn't necessarily the best thing for me, which is why like I try to do YouTube, or at the moment in time like I'm trying to write my grammar book for Vietnamese, which has taken me a long time, unfortunately. Um, Another thing I'm doing is trying to apply for a volunteer position at a hospital, and honestly it's been kind of just tough doing it on my own because I don't really have people in my life that are gonna show me the way to do things, because most people have, and I don't really have like people to show. Okay, well, um, I don't have anyone in my life really that has taken the same path as me per se, so I'm just kind of like doing a lot of the stuff I feel like on my own, and it's just a bunch of research that I've been doing. Got to do XYZ thing, and then even like learning how to write a grammar book on my own has just been like driving me crazy, because there are certain things I want to add, but then there are other things where it's like, okay, I need to simplify it so that people who are learning for the first time can still understand it, and maybe also be able to regurgitate the information themselves. So it's just kind of like those small issues in my life that I've been going through with, and those are just like the small issues. And like right now, my life has just been going like boom, 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 one event to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And in the moment in time, it feels like very slow. But when I just look at how the days have gone by, like
Bam,
bam, bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
bam.
it generally doesn't feel like I'm gonna be slowing down anytime soon. And that's one of the things that scares me, because if I don't have the time to like slow down and process things, like it's gonna be very difficult in the future to determine, oh, I wish I did this or I wish I did that. And right now, like, I'm very focused on trying to do the things that I want to do before the future happens, and it comes, and I say, oh,
I wish I did that, I wish I tried that, I kinda regret that.
because one of the things that I've realized after talking to a lot of people who are senior to me,
Spill the tea, sis.
they basically talk about how they regret not doing certain things, or they regret something that they didn't know how to do for themselves, and they weren't willing to put in the time and effort to like
Stop being useless.
to research that. So for me it's just more so whatever I want to do, I'm just doing it. I've stopped playing games in my life. Like, I haven't cut it out completely. Like, I do play every now and then, but it's under the condition that someone invites me to play something. Otherwise I just don't really play games. The only game I play is like one mobile game, and it's called Epic 7, and I'm only addicted to that because of the anime boobies. That's it. That's all.
Don't
Okay,
attack
I love
me.
my anime girls. Can't live without them.
この辺でやめませんか？競うことは争うことではありません。そう、喧嘩なんて退屈ですよね。
Ah, now I feel refreshed. Well, shall we go back to the beach?
Um, with regards to everything else, I I feel like life is really catching up to me. I don't feel like I have a lot of time, which to a lot of people doesn't feel, which to a lot of people my age, they tell me, oh, you have a lot of time. Or I find that a lot of people who are older than me but kind of immature, they'll say to me, oh, you have a lot of time in your life. But I've realized that I don't. Like your 20s are a time where you should be developing yourself, where you should be exploring things, right? Exploring yourself. And you only have 10 years to do it. You only have a decade. And you already went through 2 of them, right? And they went by so fast. And I'm at this point where it's just like, okay, I'm 2 years in to this new decade, and I don't want to waste it. My 30s are going to come by really fast. My brain's going to stop developing at 25. So I can't increase my IQ anymore. Probably. It can only go downhill from there. So I'm just at a point to where it's just like, okay, I need to establish good habits in my life, and I need to do things that I'm interested in order to go forward and to be able to process things. And being in a transitional period is like really hard. No one really talks about that. I feel like the hardest thing is just getting used to destroying your life, disrupting everything, and trying to reframe and reorganize everything.
When are you getting your life together though?
And I've done it enough to the point where like I have a feel for it now in terms of transitional periods on purpose, but it still startles me every single time because life just feels extremely fast during that period. I don't know when time's gonna slow down, and I don't want to take that chance. But yeah, thanks for listening. I kind of have like food like right here that I want to eat, so I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.